This is the original Ant-Man in under 80 seconds.
The first story, starring Hank Pym, the original Ant-Man, is a weird one. He's a down-on-his-luck scientist who decides to use his science experiments on himself. And so, he ends up shrinking himself, but then he gets attacked by ants, until he somehow convinces one of them to save him. It's very weird.
This whole ordeal inspires Pym to research ants more, and in doing so, he creates a helmet which allows him to communicate with them. His helmet, mixed with the chemicals that he calls Pym particles, allow him to become the shrinking superhero we all know. He becomes the Ant-Man. As Ant-Man, he has the previously mentioned abilities, and also superhuman agility and strength.
Hank had numerous solo adventures before he met and later married Janet Van Dyne, who he helped to become the Wasp. These two were two of the 5 founding members of the Avengers. They were a pretty iconic partnership for a long time, but their marriage didn't last. After a series of events, Hank suffered a mental breakdown and became more violent and paranoid. He concocts a plan to rebuild his credibility amongst the Avengers. When the Wasp tries to explain that it is a bad idea, he strikes her. This was very controversial in the comics, and it led to their inevitable divorce.
Pym is probably one of the characters that has changed their identity the most. He has been Ant-Man, Giant Man, Goliath, Yellow Jacket, and even New Wasp. However, this video isn't about those personas. In recent years, the persona was passed on to a man named Scott Lang, which the new film will focus on.